Hello everyone, good morning to all. So, I'm Parul, assistant professor, and we're gonna start with the topic of night auditing of the front office. So, the topics of the night auditing we are going to discuss are first, night auditing. Basically, who is night auditor and why night auditing is compulsory. Second, purpose of night audit functions. Third, what are the duties of the night auditor? Night auditing process, role of night auditor job, audit procedure. So we're gonna discuss with our first topic, night auditing. What is night auditing? It is the process of verifying and providing the accuracy and completeness of the guest and non-guest account with the departmental activity reports. Second, the process whereby the financial activity of the guest accounts are maintained and balanced. The night audit will provide the necessary objective overview to evaluate the hotel financial activity. Night auditor. Who is the night auditor and why it's compulsory? Night auditor is actually the audit process of taking inventory of the day's work. In other words, it is the activity of checking and confirming that whatever the transaction have been done during the day are correct and complete. Any mistake made during the day of transaction posting and the guest accounts such as rooms, food and beverage, phones and others are corrected and the account is balanced. Since the hotel is a round the clock business because it's 24-hour business, so the auditing is being done during the night and hence called night auditing. In hotels operating manually or mechanically, the best suited time for the process is midnight, as the activities are minimum during this time. In hotels operating on computer, that is fully automatic system, the audit and the posting can be done without disturbing the night auditing process, and hence the work of auditing can be done at any time. This work in an automatic system, mainly creating and distribution reports called as early birds or flash information about the previous day. Mainly audit is concerned with the following things. First, verification of the posting. Verification of posting. In this we can verify the postings, the various transactions that are correctly right or not. Second, balancing of accounts. In the balancing of accounts, we make sure that the balance of the accounts we are making are fully balanced. Then resolving room status discrepancies. Discrepancies related with the mistakes, or you can say it must be miscommunication or any error. Resolving room status in the night auditing, monitoring the credit limitations, producing operational reports. So we're gonna start with the purpose of the night audit function. What are the purpose behind the night audit and why it's important? So it is mainly to inform the management about the total amount of the revenue generated on a day and how much the hotel is owed by the guests, both in-house and checked out, and producing the operational and management reports. The flash report helps accounting department to compile a more extensive daily report for posting journal ledger. So night audit process increases the profitability of the correct account settlement and avoids disputes with the checking out guests. Any kind of disputes were there, night auditing verifies entries to non-guest accounts also, monitors guest credit limit, balances all front office accounts, and sorts out of any room status discrepancies. The basic function of night auditor is the responsibility of overall operations of the hotel as per the policy and the procedures laid down. Also the closing and the balancing of the front office and account recoverable. What are the duties of the night auditor? Basically, what are the role a night auditor plays? What he does: first, checking in, late checking ins, checking out, early checkouts, processing reservations, performing the duties of security guard, monitoring fire safety systems, performing the cashier duties for the banquet functions, acting as a manager on duty, credit control. Next, occupancy reports and percentage, summary of cash, check, credit card, reports to the management, posting all the pending entries, verifying correctness of the entries, balancing and totaling of all the accounts, monitors the guest credit limit, verify no show. So, audit procedure. There are the three operating modes of audit procedures. First is non-automated, second is semi-automated, and the last fully automated. So we're going to start with the non-automated. It means that the front office accounts are audited manually by the night auditor to find out the discrepancies. In this system, 4 audit performs. First one, daily and supplementary transcripts. Second, guest and non-guest folio. Third, front office cash sheet. Fourth, audit recapitulation voucher produced by the hotel's revenue center are sent to the front desk. The auditor manually checks all guest and non-guest accounts. It involves a lot of time and is practically not possible to physically check each and every voucher. The night auditor checks at the random some vouchers, but he checks all the totals both horizontally and vertically. Next is semi-automated. Semi-automated related with electromechanical postings. Electromechanical posting machines and their improvement, such as fully electronic posting machines, which are used for the front office accounts posting. These machines are only capable of producing a limited number of departmental totals. They don't interface with POS systems, that is point of sales systems, and do not retain the folio balances. Though some new electronic systems are capable, but in this semi-automated system, simultaneous to the postings of accounts folio, the voucher used to indicate the posting is imprinted with the same information posted to the accounts folio, and also the same information is printed to a paper tape to save as a permanent journal records, and also as a part of hotel's internal audit trail. The amount of each posted charge is added to the running departmental for department originating the posting. Departmental totals are helpful in end of work shift, that is end of the day reporting. Forms which are produced in the semi-automatic systems are front office cash report. Second is night auditor summary report, which is also known as D card. This card shows the opening balance of the system, provides a running record of all the charges and credit postings through the machine, and shows a final balance. Next, the third one, which is fully automated. Fully automated is simple, quick and very accurate system in which automatic posting to the guests and non-guest folios can be done. It is very fast and various audit functions can be performed. It can be interfaced with POS equipment, that is point of sale equipment, telephone switches, and call accounting systems for automatic posting from these devices directly to the guest and non-guest folio. Monitoring account balances and verifying posting is done simply by comparing the guest and non-guest ledger audit data to front office daily report for balancing. This system offers immediate reach to the information, and hence the management can more effectively manage the operations. So we're going to start with the next, our very important topic, which is the night audit process. The night audit process is mainly concerned with the end of the day transactions, and the night audit process is a series of financial check and balances that need to be performed on the various departments and front office staff. So we're going to start with the process with our very first topic in the process, that is, first of all we're going to start with the establishing the end of the day. The end of the day is the arbitrary time that is supposed to be the end of financial transactions for a particular day, as the hotels remain operational round the clock. Like we discussed before, it is extremely necessary to ascertain the time that will be treated as the end of the day and the beginning of a new day in a hotel. The process to post the room and tax charges, the process of assembling the guest charges and the payments, reconciling departmental financial activities. The importance of this process as a necessity to ensure that all the posted guest charges and reported departmental balance, the origin of departmental balances, procedure to reconcile account receivable, city ledger. City ledger is an accounts receivable, a collection of the guest accounts of persons who are not registered with the hotel. These are some contents of the account receivables. So, contents of the account receivables are: first is direct billings. Second, billing can be done with the master credit card accounts, that is Visa card, MasterCard, JCB. Verification of these totals against the departmental totals. The first step, it's a run trial balance. The first step in determining if posted guest charges and reported departmental charges balance. Importance of training front desk clerks in the posting process. Preparation of night audit report. The main goal of preparing the night audit is to provide financial feedback for an immediate opportunity for the managers to react and respond to the variances, as well as accurate the guest folios and accurate the city ledger folios. Importance of the departmental totals. The concept of bank deposit. The concept of the account receivable. The next is the cashier report. Cashier reports lists the cashier activity of the cash and credit cards and PMS total. Manager's report is a listing of occupancy stats from the previous day, such as occupancy percentage, yield percentage, average daily rate, RevPAR, and number of guests. So the next is operating stats. Operating stats. These figures provide a quick summary of the activities of the day and session meeting financial budget targets. Management will be able to take the quick action to catch unprofitable trends. Next is, in the operating stats, we'll discuss first topic, that is room available. These are the number of the rooms in a hotel which were operable for sale, which are operational for the sale. If a room was out of the order because of redecorating, plumbing, etc., then it is not to be included in this figure. Sometimes students think if a room was occupied by a stayover, it was not available for the sale. So, rooms sold, rooms vacant, rooms out of order. These numbers are cross-referred by assessing the housekeeper's module. Room comp this figure is reflected in the guest registration card and folios. Occupancy percentage. This figure is determined by dividing the number of rooms sold by the number of rooms available and then multiplying that figure by 100. Occupancy percentage. This figure is determined by dividing the number of rooms sold by number of rooms available and then multiplying that figure by 100. Next is double occupancy percentage. This figure is determined by dividing the number of guests minus subtract the number of rooms sold by the number of rooms sold, then multiplying that figure by 100. Next is the yield percentage. This figure is determined by multiplying the number of rooms sold by ADR and dividing that figure by the number of rooms available times the rack rate and multiplying that figure by 100. RevPAR. This figure is determined by multiplying the times occupancy percentage by the average daily rate. Next is room income. This figure is obtained from the total room rate postings. Operating stats depends upon the number of guests, average daily rate, no shows, and number of guests. This figure corresponds to the registration module. Average daily rate. This figure is computed by dividing the room income by the number of rooms sold. No shows. This figure is compiled by tallying the number of reservations with confirmed status that did not show. Guaranteed reservations are not included in this figure. Thank you.